Good day everyone, this is Video Fashion. So today we are learning how to cut 8 pieces top. So if you like this tutorial, please share and subscribe, and if you have any question, you can put it in the comment section. Thank you. So for the 8 pieces blouse, this is what I will be using. I will use my lining, then the fabric, and also paper stain. You not stain paper stain, but this is paper stain, and also body. So for the pieces top, this is the measurement I will be using. The bust point is 11, the shoulder to nipple point is 11, the other bust 14.5, the half length 17, then the blouse length is 17.25, the nipple to nipple is 7.5, the shoulder is 17, then the total circumference of the bust is 42, for under bust is 38, then the half length is 40. So now the first thing I'll do is I'll measure the length of the blouse, which is 25. This is going to be the full blouse. So this is 25. Then I'll measure 1 inch. That's the sewing allowance here. Then I said it's 8 pieces top. So to start the 8 pieces, I'll measure 2 inches here. This is the front part. So I'll measure 2 inches here. I'll measure 2 inches here as well. Then I'll connect the line and leave it down here. Then after that, I'll measure my shoulder. The shoulder is 17, so divided by 2 to be 8.5. Then from that 8.5, I'll measure 4.5 inches. Because it's going to have bustier, it bustier 8 pieces square. Then after that, I'll measure the nipple point, which is 11 inches. The under bust is 14.5. Then the half length, 17. Please, I folded the fabric into 2. I'm sorry, I'm not mentioning that earlier. I folded the fabric into 2 for the front part. Okay. If you want to sew this type of cloth, you use your lining first, because there will be waste. So in order not to waste your fabric, you can use your lining. And after the cutting, you trace it out. You cut it and now cut the lining on your fabric. So I've done reading it out. The next thing I'll do now is I'll measure my nipple to nipple. The nipple to nipple here is 7.5 divided by 2. That's 3.75. 3.75. I will chalk that 3.75 to the blouse length. Then I will read it out. After that, I'll measure another 2. And after the nipple to nipple, I measure 2 inches here. This is the nipple to nipple. I measured another 2 inches. Then after the 2 inches, I'll just make a slant from the half length to the 2 inches on the blouse length. This is the half length. This is the blouse length. So I slant 2 inches. Then on this side too, this other side, the first 2 inches I measured before I measured my shoulder, I will stand 2 inches as well to be half length. As you can see. Then for the bustier, I'll measure half inch here on the nipple points. This is the nipple point there. I measured, I've already measured nipple to nipple here. Then after the nipple to nipple, I measured another half. So that half from my under bust, I'll just make a cuff shape like so. You know, with a form of slant, but at least it's still cuff. So the 4.5. Then after that, you know, this is more of pieces. Then after that, I'll come again and measure 2 inches here. You know, I've measured 2 inches here. I measured another 2 inches, which is from here to here now is giving us 4 inches. So I'll come up on my under bust to that, half length to that 4 inches. Here through under bust 4 inches. Then on my nipple point as well, I'll come out with 4 inches again. I hope you get what I'm saying. Here, from here to here now, on the blouse length measurement is 4 inches. Then I'm coming up to the 4 inches. So if you are cutting breast cup, from here to the cup part is always 2 inches. Now I've used half, so it remains 1.5. But before I do that, I'll connect the lines here. After connecting the 4 inches line, then I'll measure 1.5 here. So I started this one under bust. So this one too, because that's where the bust is going to be from under bust. That's where our bust ends. So now you can see the shape I'm creating. Then you measure 3 inches here. From your 4.5 inches that is coming from shoulder, you measure 3 inches, then you go this way. Then this one is going to have tail like this as well. So I'll start from the other bust, then I will make a tail to that 2 inches. It's going to be like this. So if I'm cutting all this place, I'm going to cut them off. This one I have here, going to be off. Then I'll measure the total circumference of my half length. The total circumference of my half length is 40. It's 40. So that's 10 inches. 40 divided into 4. That's 10 inches. So I'll just read it out. Then, like I do say, I'll make like armhole shape. So that's all for the front part. So after cutting, I notch the middle on the under bust of this. To join with the under bust of this, I notch this one too. But note, I left half inch here for joining these two together. So it's going to be 6 pieces, 8 pieces. So this is 1 piece, 2, then 3, 4 for the front part. So the back part is going to be 4. So I measured the half length, 17 inches. Then I measured 25 inches the blouse length and at 1 inch allowance for it. So I'll come here and measure 2 inches for my zipper allowance. After that, I measured the shoulder 17 inches divided into 2. That's 8.5. So 8.5. For that 8.5, I'll come down by 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches. Then on the half length, after the zipper allowance, I'll measure my nipple to nipple, which is 7 inches divided in 7.5 inches divided by 2. That's going to give me 3.75. But instead of 3.75, I will add half inch to it. That's going to give me 4.25. So I've added 0.5, so it's giving me 4.25. Then I'll do likewise for the blouse length, 4.25. I'll measure 4.25 here and here. So I'll connect the 4.25 to this place. Just plant it to the 4.5. Then here, I'll come this way. Then because it's pieces top, I'll measure another 2 inches. That's for the tail. It's going to be like this. I will make this one have curve shape, not sharp and so. Then for here too, I'll do another passing. So that's for this side. Then the other side, I'll measure 2 again from this side to this side, like I did for the front. Then this is from the nipple to nipple. This place now is giving me 4 inches. I'll do the same to here, 4 inches. But here, I'll just measure 3.5. So I'm going to go this way. This is how it's up. Let me chop it out first, then I'll tell you. Now show you. So if it is a straight blouse, this is how it's going to be. But if it's pieces, this one too, you have its own shape. So it's going to be like this. This line. Then after that, I'll measure from this angle. I'll measure the arm length, which is 10. That's 40 divided by 4, which is 10. I'll just chop this point. And after that, I'll just make the armhole shape. That's all. So I'm going to cut off that. And that's why I said you should use lining instead of the fabric. Now after cutting the back, I notch the half length. So you can see it now go like this. That's for the pieces. Then here, this one will take its effect when I'm doing the zip side, when I'm fixing the zip. Now I'm done joining it. So I will cut out the neckline. So to do that, I'll place the front on the back. I use this is to use small ball. Now it is inside. Just to lift the bustier up. Then I'll first remove the excesses here. The shoulder you can see. I'll measure the nipple point, the total circumference of the ball, which is 42 divided by 3. That will divided by 4. That will give me 10.2. Then I'll add sewing allowance 3 inches. Then I'll come to the half length. The half length is 40 divided by 4. That's going to give me 10 inches plus 2 inches sewing allowance. Then the blouse, for the blouse length, for the blouse I will use the hip measurement. Our hip measurement is 49. So that's 49 divided by 4, 12.25. So I'll measure 12.25. Then 3 inches for my sewing allowance. The reason why I use the hip measurement for this is because the blouse is going to stop to be on top of the hip. My blouse should at least stay on top of the hip. So now I'll cut my armhole measurement. That's 7 inches. So at the hip length, I just come up with 1 inch, then give it a curve shape like so. Then I'll loose it out and place it on my normal fabric. The fabric I want to use for the style. Now this is my back. I'm done joining the backs together, and I attach my paper string to it. Then this is the fabric. I can join my body to the fabric and see. Like that. For the fabric, I use body. Then for the lining, I use paper stick. This guy is going to be. So let me. So for the front, this is one part. You know, I said it's 8 pieces. So this is 1, this 2, then 3, 4. This is for the front. It's going to be joined together this way. After joining it, I will show you. I'm going to line it. So now I've joined my pieces together. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 for the front. So now see the tail. The 2 inches I added. See the tail. 1, 2. You can see the tail. So I added my lining to it. See? Then the back side too. See the tail here. Added my lining. So the next thing now is to go and hold my customer's measurement, sew my customer's measurement, and I'll show you the finish.